Things that happened on this day, December 7th. On this day, the first New York Philharmonic concert took place, Jesse James commits his first bank robbery, and Apollo 17 was launched. Famous birthdays include Dan Bilzerian, Noam Chomsky, and Dean Ambrose. We have 7 holidays listed for December 7th. National Letter Writing Day. On this day, December 7th. Letter writing has been in decline because of smartphones, the internet, and before that, the telephone, but for hundreds of years, it was the only way for people separated by distance to get in touch with one another. Today is a great day to get back to basics and handwrite a letter. Short story about the National Letter Writing Day. In 1494, on returning to Spain from America, Christopher Columbus writes to King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain, reflecting on his conquest in an era before airmail. In 1847, the first American stamps featured Benjamin Franklin and George Washington and were authorized by an act of Congress. In 1918, daily airmail flights were instituted by the U.S. government between New York and Washington, D.C. Today is a great day to get back to basics and handwrite a letter. But isn't the idea of sitting down for half an hour and handwriting something to somebody special? We miss it. Don't you? Write back soon. Love, us. National Pearl Harbor Day of Remembrance. A day of infamy, the day Japan attacked the United States at Pearl Harbor, is commemorated with the National Pearl Harbor Day of Remembrance each year on December 7th. On that day in 1941, more than 2,400 people died in Japan's attack on the Hawaiian base of America's Pacific Fleet. Hundreds of aircraft were destroyed or damaged, as were most of the ships in the harbor, and thousands of servicemen and women were killed or injured. It was an unprecedented surprise attack that precipitated the United States' entry into World War II as we sided with the Allies and declared war on Japan. This is a good time to think of the hardships and ordeals endured by our servicemen and women every day and everywhere in the world. The United States is in a position of being the policeman of the world, with hundreds of thousands of servicemen and women deployed in the protection of our country and people everywhere. Remember them in your actions and your prayers. Flag Day of India is celebrated on this day, December 7th. Flag Day of India, also known as the Armed Forces Flag Day, is commemorated through the collection of funds by the distribution of flags. Indian citizens express their gratitude to both veteran and current military personnel of the country and pay homage to those who died in service. This annual tradition started in 1949. On 28th of August, the then Defense Minister of India set up a committee to observe a Flag Day every year on December 7th. The general idea behind this was the collection of funds from people by distributing flags. In addition to the colors of the national flag, the color code for the day is red, light blue, and dark blue, representing the 3 branches of the Indian Armed Forces: Army, Air Force, and Navy. Across the nation, patriotic events are arranged to encourage public participation and support the cause. The primary purposes of the day are to collect funds that will allow rehabilitation to families of martyrs and war victims, ensure well-being of the serving personnel and their dependents, and to contribute to the welfare and resettlement of veterans and their families. On this day, December 7th, we celebrate International Civil Aviation Day to acknowledge the flight industry's influence on modern life. It's incredible to think that in less than 24 hours you can transport your body to pretty much anywhere in the world. Flying has made the world a much smaller place and had a huge impact on our lives. Today we celebrate the impact of flying and are thankful that it has opened so many doors for all of us. The International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, a specialist organization within the United Nations, established December 7th as the day to celebrate the impact that civil aviation has had on the world. Tourism and business have both been changed forever due to flying, not to mention the cultural connections that have been enabled. The first International Civil Aviation Day was held in 1994 as part of ICAO's 50th anniversary, and in 1996 the United Nations General Assembly officially recognized 7th of December as International Civil Aviation Day. National Cotton Candy Day is celebrated on December 7th to our sweet tooth's joy and our dentist's dismay. But did you know dentists actually invented it in the first place? It was even called fairy floss back in the day. Now, it's the go-to at county fairs and a must-have when riding a Ferris wheel. Most of our childhood memories wouldn't have been complete without the sugary cloud that is cotton candy. Read on to discover its history, as well as how to celebrate one of the sweetest days of the year. National Illinois Day is celebrated annually on December 7th, and it is a day to commemorate one of the nation's most exquisite states. Did you know that Illinois was the 21st state to join the United States? It is known to be associated with many prominent U.S. politicians in history and is a remarkable Midwest state with many museums, attractions, traditional food, entertainment, and other great local activities. The word Illinois is said to have been derived from the Native American word Illiniwek, which literally means tribe of superior men. The state has had two official state flags. The first came into use on July 6, 1915, after Mrs. Ella Park Lawrence's active campaign. The second one started being used in 1970. The state of Illinois is situated in the Midwestern part of the United States. The state has the 6th largest population, the 25th largest land area, and the 5th largest gross domestic product, GDP. Nicknamed the Prairie State, the state's main motto is state sovereignty, national union. It is famous for agricultural productivity, dairy products, manufacturing, and soybeans production. It is also a pioneer in food and meat processing. It is notable for cattle production and is a well-established state in social, cultural, and political views. A number of past U.S. presidents including Ronald Reagan, Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, and Barack Obama are known to consider Illinois as home. World Trick Shot Day is held on the first Tuesday in December every year, and this year we celebrate it on December 7th. Trick shots are not only entertaining, but they're also inspiring. Gravity-defying feats of physics take trick shots to the next level and prove to us that the only limits we have are the ones we place on ourselves. A trick shot is a seemingly unlikely or impossible shot, or one that requires great skill to make. World Trick Shot Day was created by the Harlem Globetrotters to allow fans around the world to demonstrate what they can do with some imagination, creativity, a basketball, and a hoop. The Harlem Globetrotters, founded by Abe Saperstein, played their first basketball game and made their first shot in 1926, and have been making waves in the world of sports and entertainment ever since. They gained popularity with their antics and amazing abilities on the basketball court. Today, they hold numerous world records for their feats and continue to push the limits of the game. They also invite and engage fans all over the world by encouraging them to make trick shot videos and share them. Popular Globetrotter Hammer Harrison is reported to have said, "We practice them because it's such a thrill for us, and our fans. Our fans give us great feedback when we post them. We love getting the chance to see what they can do, too." The Globetrotters are proud inductees of the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and have entertained hundreds of millions of fans, including presidents, popes, kings, and queens over 9 thrilling decades. All these make the day a remarkable one to show that we humans have no limits to what we can do. On This Day event is an educational project. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel.